Alright, everybody. Welcome to part 5, the final part of Yakuza. Hold on. Do I have audio monitoring still back on? Hang on. Why am I hearing myself? Where's my microphone here? There we go. Okay. I shouldn't be hearing myself anymore. Alright, yeah, we're back to part 4. Playing my girlfriend watching me every night. Man, this game is a masterpiece. Welcome in, Deli Murdy. This game is definitely inspirational for a lot of work. A lot of today's work. It's definitely been a long time, and I'm happy to play it. Welcome in, Deli. It's definitely an inspiration for a lot of games. It definitely paved the way for a lot of games that came out today in the modern time. Are you enjoying your playthrough of Shenmue, and which Shenmue are you on? Alright, Tom went home to the US. Terry, okay, so you gotta go back to the docks.
Hiro-san! Here, it's for you. From Ine-san, and it's not much, but from me.
Oh. Fuchs-san.
Take care, and come back in one piece.
Ine-san is crying in the background, praying for Ryo's safety. They did their best to clean this up a bit. The sharpening, like the image sharpening, is so good. I probably should have just finished this game last time. They definitely have fantastic music. And yeah, I was born in the 80s. I just never got to play video games until much later in life. So I never got to play this. Goodbye, Game Center Yo. Why is it getting closer the farther he walks away? (9:41 a.m.)
Your foolishness knows no bounds, eh?
Thank you for arranging my trip to Hong Kong.
Thanks to you, the Longjaw was thwarted. It was the least I could do.
Thank you very much.
You're too reckless. It worries me, so I'm going with you.
What do you mean?
I cannot allow you to go alone. Besides, we also need to know what Lan Di is doing.
That's the gist of it.
The diving swallow style should be useful on your journey.
The diving swallow style.
A style from the Hebei province in use since the Song dynasty. I will teach you its most sacred move, the swallow flip.
The swallow flip.
Guishang.
Yes.
You utilize your opponent's attack to flip them. First, I will explain the basic form. Watch closely. You take one step backwards to parry the opponent's attack. Then focus power in your arms to throw your opponent off balance. Immediately kick their legs out and flip. In actual combat, you'd strike here. The throw alone won't incapacitate your opponent. First, try to execute the proper form. Shift your weight while taking one step back.
So is this dodge back? Hang on.
So you've acquired the form.
So back
Next,
step?
as you drop, use your arms to throw your opponent off balance. Well then, give it a try. There's no power in your arms.
Oh.
You focused power in your arms too late. There's no power in your arms.
Is it this?
There's no power in your arms. There's no power in your arms. There's no power in your arms.
Oh, this input is weird.
You're applying too much force. I know what I'm teaching you is very difficult. Do you wish me to explain it again?
Yes, please.
Very well, let us begin. Guizhang, spar.
Yes.
This is gonna be rough because I can't really. This controller isn't really handling this input
You
very
take
well.
one step backwards.
Daniel! Hey, Phil.
Attack. Then focus power in your arms to throw your opponent off balance.
So it's
Immediately
back.
kick their legs out and flip. In actual combat, you'd strike here. The throw alone won't incapacitate
It's
your
a
opponent.
back forward.
The key is
It's
to
a
focus
back
power
forward
in your
XP?
legs exactly when your opponent lunges. Well then, give it a try.
Nice, dude.
So you've acquired the form. Next, as you drop, use your
Oh,
arms
down?
to throw your
Was it
opponent
down?
off balance. Well then, give it a try.
Down B.
There's no power in your arms. There's no power in your arms. Don't make unnecessary moves. It is sufficient to retreat one step. There's no power in your arms.
Yeah, I think my controller's not accepting this response.
There's no power in your arms.
Because I think the control here is back X and B.
You're applying too much force. There's no power in your arms. I know what I'm teaching
Hang on, let me
you is
switch
very
controllers.
difficult. Do you wish me to explain it again?
Yeah, let me switch controllers. I've had some very difficult inputs with this controller,
No, I'm
so
fine.
I'm gonna try a
Very
different
well.
one.
Carry on then. What are you doing? Time is short.
I know.
You're applying too much force. What is wrong? Well then, give it a try. Are you tired? Do you wish to stop now?
No, please, let's continue.
Very well. Carry on then.
Okay, let's try now.
Shift your center of gravity only back. There's no power in your arms. There's no power in your arms. I know what I'm teaching you is very difficult. Do you wish me to explain it again?
Okay.
No, I'm fine.
Very well. Carry on then. There's no power in your arms. There's no power in your arms.
Hang on, let's see. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong input. Okay.
There's no power in your arms. Yes, that is
Okay.
correct. Kick your
So it's
opponent's legs out
back
and
X.
flip. Well then, give it a try.
Okay, it's back X then A.
You focused power in your arms too late. That way, there's no time for the throw. You're applying too much force. Yes, that's the proper form.
Oh man, the
But to
timing is
truly
weird.
master the swallow flip, you must be able to anticipate your opponent's attack.
Guizhang, spar. What?
Practice is required to master the attack quickly. You must attack him in earnest.
I will.
Begin.
Timing is strict. The timing for the
It seems
follow-up
you've
is strict.
learned the attack.
Yes.
This technique works best when you can anticipate your opponent's attack. Do you wish to practice further to master the timing of the attack?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Very well. Guizhang,
Yes.
I wonder if I could do it with my Unreal controller.
move a bit more quickly. Well, do you wish to continue?
Hold on, I'm gonna switch back to my other controller. I wonder if... I think it's because I was inputting it wrong before. It should be fine now.
No, thank you. I think I can manage now.
Very well. Then there is nothing more that I can do.
I am in your debt.
You're going?
Yes.
Excuse me. You get like the few minutes here to...
Look out! Guizhang, behind you!
You're not going to Hong Kong because the Great Chai will defeat you.
Okay. Damn it. This camera is like the worst thing for me. I can beat him though. I was just trying to do the swallow flip. It doesn't work. Or at least I'm not doing right.
Look out! Kusan, behind you!
You're not going to Hong Kong because the great Chai will defeat you.
I just need to readjust the camera here. Literally, the camera is the worst part.
Look out! Kusan, behind you!
You're not going to Hong Kong because the great Chai will defeat you.
Ugh. Ah. Ah. Ah, come on. Ah. Come on. Oh my god, annoying.
What are you doing here? Where's Landy?
The Landy-sama is sailing the sea on a ship bound for Hong Kong.
So, Landy's already left for Hong Kong.
Oh, come on. I did press it. QTE times.
Guiza!
Hey.
You cannot travel injured.
It's my fault.
Don't worry. This injury will heal soon. Go on ahead.
Guiza,
Don't worry about my son. At the moment, I don't know where Zhu Yuanda is. Instead, I will introduce you to someone I know can be trusted.
Could you at least help him get up?
Shou, one of Hong Kong's elder masters. The address is in there.
thank you very much.
Sorry, one second. Sorry, that was a call I had to take, mainly because it was relevant for tomorrow's planes. I think I have like a loose wire in my right earphone.
Nozomi,
Oh, Ryo.
I scared you?
No, just spooked. You know, it's kind of funny.
Funny?
See, I was just making a wish for you, and you suddenly appeared.
A wish for me?
You are going to Hong Kong, aren't you?
How did you know?
I finally made Fukusan tell me. You've been so preoccupied lately.
Is that so?
Would you like to come with me?
I won't stop you. I know you well enough to know I can't. Here, take this amulet. I'm hoping it will keep you safe. At least that's what I've been wishing and willing it to do.
Nozomi.
I'm so glad I was able to give it to you. I've been so busy lately. Getting ready to return to Canada.
Roku! How you doing,
Yeah.
buddy?
You're leaving for Canada soon.
How's business going?
Well, I gotta go home.
Yeah. Well, be careful.
Okay.
That's great, man. I'm happy for you.
We're both leaving Japan. I wish we had more time.
Hey, Purple Unicorn. How are you? Good to see you. All aboard! The Love Boat. I mean, what? I've been better, but I'm getting by. We're surviving. How you guys doing? Roku, I'm still very happy about you having your own business. I'm actually still very hyped for you. I know you did it a while ago, but I'm just hyped for you.
He comes from a far eastern land, across the ocean. A young man who has yet to realize his own potential. This potential is a power that can both destroy him as well as ensure his will is realized. Perhaps he will achieve the balance that will mark him a man of courage. The path he must traverse is fraught with adversity and filled with expectations. I await whilst praying for the realization of this destiny predetermined since ancient times. A pitch-black night unfolds, with morning star as its only light. And thus, the saga begins.
The saga begins at the end of the first game. Goodbye, first waifu. Onwards towards second waifu. And that is credits. Dear God. Okay. Facts here. I know there's more after these credits. There's actually more post-credit gameplay, but I'm going to use this time to talk about it for a bit. First off, controls super janky. Story fantastic, but the controls are so janky. It is very precise. It's not meant for a modern controller. Like, you can't play on a modern controller for this game. You just can't. It's a completely different beast. You can't play with like an 8-gate controller. It has to be a 4-gate, 4 directional inputs. If there's so much a mispress, it's not going to register the input. Thanks for the GG, but there's still, I know there's post-credit gameplay, so you know what to do when where to record everything, which ends up take home. Yeah, that's usually stuff you kind of have to like take home with you. But I'm still glad it's working out for you. I tried my hand at it like way earlier on, but the problem is like when I was like going to school, I was going to work, and then on top of trying to manage that hobby and trying to run a business, it was just too much for me to do. And by the time I finally had the freedom to do it, the game had gotten so bad that I didn't want to keep up with anymore. I completely moved to a different game, but unfortunately it's a game that never took off here. And then COVID hit, and I just let that dream die. So I never continued with it. If I wanted to get back into it, I wouldn't know what I would start with, because I've been out of the scene for so long. But I do remember that, like, when I was trying to make this work, it was a lot of inventory management. I had to keep track of my sales when it came in. Everything boomed in price during COVID too. Yeah. It was just like I had given up before COVID, and once COVID hit, I was down. Like, there was no chance of me getting back, because one, I wasn't making enough income to maintain the hobby and to maintain the business, and I wasn't getting enough customers to actually maintain it either. So I'm glad you're able to. I mean, different times, man. Different times. But still, you did great. I'm happy for you, man. One of my friend's brothers is actually opening a store nearby as well. it's like a secondary. It's like an investment for him because he technically sells cards online as well. He's a TikTok, I believe a TikTok streamer, and but he really just does a lot of like pack openings and stuff like that. I don't know if he actually plays. But he's opening a shop location. He's taking care of everything himself. He's renovating his shop himself. And he's designating two stream rooms for a shop and some open play space. So from my perspective, it's gonna be pretty legit. But we'll see how it goes. I might want to talk to him and see if I could go work for him, if anything, because I do have a lot of experience in that field. Granted, I may be a little out of date, but I think in the right environment, I could probably hop back in without too much trouble, I'd say. Hey, Biddy. Good to see you. Oh, let me get some shout-outs out, too. Here's one for Purple Unicorn. Purple Unicorn, it's good to see you. I haven't seen you on in a bit, or maybe I've been missing your streams, but I hope you're having a good time. I know you're still playing Zelda a bit. And then I think you were doing Animal Crossing. Was it for New Year's, or was it for something else? I know you were doing Animal Crossing for New Year's, and you did something else as well. I just can't remember what the event was. Took a break. You're trying to get back into streaming. Well, take your time with it. Don't rush. Just don't forget about us here. Been doing some random. I let a spin decide what I'm playing these days. Okay. What's your playlist looking like? But yeah, Roku, if you do have enough money to save to do so, absolutely think about investing on it. It's always good to have a location if you can manage the costs and everything, especially if you're making like good money doing it. I was unfortunately not a good enough businessman to make it happen. I loved the game until it took over my life and the game started sucking, and it didn't work out for me anymore. It was just not in the cards for me. You know what, Roku, you should be able to post a link. So if you want to drop a link for your shop, feel free to do so. I'd be happy to check things out. Shenmue 2? Probably not today. Wait, I thought there was a... Wait, wasn't there? I thought there was a post-credit thing. Did I forget? Or maybe it wasn't. Was I thinking about Shenmue 2? Well, alright. Well, that was the final part of Shenmue. We'll stop right there. I'll probably stitch this part up with the previous part. But this will be it for YouTube, and I will see YouTube next time.